Hey, what's up everybody? How's it going, man? This is Chris, and today is a classic day. So, for those who don't know me, I'm a relatively new German YouTuber. I'm 29 years old, and I am a huge World of Warcraft fan. And if I say World of Warcraft, I mean Classic and Burning Crusade. All the other expansions can fuck off, and I will definitely won't talk about retail WoW. So, yeah, as I am a huge Warcraft fan in general, World of Warcraft, I was super hyped as the Blizzard announced the release of Classic servers, but as you all know, we have 6 months without any update, without any forum post, without any kind of a tiny bit of information regarding Classic servers, which is pathetic in my opinion, which is pathetic of Blizzard to not update this game in the slightest. And then I thought to myself, well, then you have to create your own content to keep the hype real, well, at least for myself. And that is why I'm bringing to you a Classic Diary. So what is Classic Diary? This will be a relaxed, more casual video series. I will talk about thoughts, feelings, about different areas, mobs, environments or settings in the game back then. So I experienced the game when I think I was 15 years old, and of course I had no idea about this gameplay, this setting. Of course I knew about the Warcraft universe. I was a huge fan back then in the day, but I didn't know anything about this game in particular, and I didn't know about kind of different environments or settings, whatever. So this will be a video series about my feelings, about my thoughts that I had back in the day. And I would love to create some kind of a discussion with you guys to hear your thoughts as well. I mean, did you play Classic WoW? Did you play maybe Burning Crusade? Or what are your thoughts regarding Classic WoW when you first played this game? I would just open a discussion, and I want to communicate with you guys. So for those who want to know my experiences in the game, so I raided till BWL, so I cleared Nefarian, and in Burning Crusade I cleared Tempest Keep and Serpent's Drying Cavern. So I didn't raid till the end because I didn't have the time at the end, so this was only till BWL. I'm very excited about the new, certain new fresh server that is coming up on, I think it's 23rd of June. You all know of which server I'm talking about, and this will be the day when I will start streaming as well. So if you guys want to check it out, you are welcome to do so. But let's head right through the first episode of the Classic Diary. So here I am. You know, this is the beautiful character selection screen of World of Warcraft Classic. And I mean, you know, you can say what you want, but I don't know, man. This kind of art design just sticks, right? I mean, I'm playing WoW for like 15 years now, roughly. And I mean, yeah, of course the graphics are shitty as hell, but they have some kind of a distinct character, you know what I mean? I mean, it just sticks, right? It just sticks. I mean, you know you know how an orc looked like, you know how an undead looked like, you know how a night elf looked like. This just sticks, right? And when I first played this game, I simply couldn't decide which race would I play. So I would definitely know that I only want to play Horde. You know, all the cool guys played Horde, of course. I never played Alliance, only for a brief period of time. And so this was this, but I didn't know. So I didn't know which race to play, which class to play, right? So there are different classes, different races, and I was standing there reading through all this, and I could not decide. I mean, the orcs, amazing racial, the enrage, the resistance to stun effect, simply amazing. I mean, Tauren, just look at the male Tauren, they look like awesome, man. They look awesome. Troll, amazing racial berserk. but I simply couldn't decide what to play. So I took a look at the different classes. I wanted to play a ranged, but I also wanted to deal damage. So I didn't want to bother with any healing. So I didn't know about shamans back in the day. So I didn't know that they were already that they could only be reliable as a healer. So I didn't know anything about this one. I didn't want to play a priest, but I definitely want to play a range. And it was funny. I ended up with exactly this guy here, a troll mage. And you know now, wow, troll, dude, are you kidding? Are you retarded? They are ugly as fuck. And you know what? You're right. You're right. They're ugly as fuck, and I couldn't stand them. I couldn't stand this face. I played a male troll mage, and I ended up buying Noggenfogger elixirs en masse. So I needed to spend golds and golds for Noggenfogger elixirs, because if I wouldn't have any Noggenfogger elixirs, I simply didn't want to play this game. I didn't want to look at my character because it was just so ugly. It was ugly. The animations, they were so ugly. Simply, I mean, you know how trolls cast, right? It is so ugly. So I just had to purchase Noggenfogger elixirs en masse. And yeah, this was my first character, a troll mage. I mean, the ratio was amazing, the berserk. So simply put, if you have low HP, you will attack, or in this case cast, way more efficiently, way faster. This was amazing. After this, I was a rogue guy. On every private server I played on a lot of private servers, I would have played a rogue. In Burning Crusade, it was always the Fury Warrior. So I shifted kind of from the ranged to the melee ones. I'm a huge fan of rogues, and yeah, but the mage was my first character in the game, and my name was equally awful. This was my name. Yeah, you can barely spell it. Crouch. I didn't know about the Z, man. I was 15 years old, and I was retarded. I was simply retarded. But yeah, guys, this is it for the first episode of Classic Diary. I will leave the comment section open, and as I said earlier, I want to open some kind of a discussion with you guys. You can tell me what your first character was back in the day. Did you play on release on Classic? Did you play on release on Burning Crusade maybe? Or did you play a bit later on? What was your first character? Did you play Horde? Did you play Alliance? Did you play Undead maybe? Undead was OP, right? Everyone played Undead. Simply even as a caster, I mean, every caster back in the day was Undead. Everyone but mine, of course. Yeah, you can tell me all about your character, guys. And in the next episode on Classic Diary, we will talk about the starting zone. So I will play as a, I don't know what you're playing. I'm playing maybe an orc, and I will put my thoughts on display here when it's coming to the starting zones, coming to different areas. And as I said earlier, I wanted to have a bit of a discussion with you guys. I want to know, hey, what are your thoughts back then? And yeah, so this is, as I said, a more relaxed, a more casual video series about the game we love, Classic WoW, and not about the fucking shit that we have to see every day now. Fuck Legion, fuck BFA, you know. Don't want to hear of that shit. And yeah, as I said earlier, I'm also streaming in June on the new Classic server, on the new fresh server on Lights Hope. So if any of you guys want to check it out, you're welcome. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this little series about just some personal thoughts. This is no actual news or whatever. This is just some thoughts to hype up Classic, and we will see each other in the next episode of Classic Diary. Take care.